face one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? The Hokies will kick this deep to get us going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Miami's offense will have the football first here.
Well, Kirk, you could just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we... is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
They're going to run it here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have in his running back position.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looking to pass this time. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. It's going to bring up fourth down. They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Good enough for the first down, the 37.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. Now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. And the Hokies with first and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2.
Another positive run on first and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. That's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see.
End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hokies.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
Second down, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. Just standing there, gets hit again.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The Canes will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. Choosing to return the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. So Virginia Tech, Kirk, is on top at the moment. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He finds the running back in the flat, and the defense smothers him for no gain. The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. They'll run it to the right side. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. And the ball is picked off.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Short throw complete to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He dumps it off to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time, they were on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using his legs on the scramble. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open.
Man, looking for a big play here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back in motion now. Looking to chuck it again. Caught in the backfield. It's downs. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
That game sets up a 3rd down play. There's a design quarterback keeper. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Has the first down and more. Breaks loose at the 40. Using the clear. Finally tackled at the 7. What a play. Sets up a 1st and goal now. The Hokies hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Virginia Tech, 21, Miami, 7.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Ball handed off. He's past the 35. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Canes line up on 1st and 10 now.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And, Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. Now, you could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Give it to the back again.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And third and short, they hand the ball off. And they'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down. Canes moving quickly down the field here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Caught quickly.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. You put that on a rope.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's downs. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Bootleg looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
He finds the running back for a fourth down catch.
Well, it's third down and forever. The defense is kind of sitting back in what I would say is like a prevent defense, just trying to avoid the big play, and it almost cost them. The quarterback checks it to his running back, and the running back shows you he can pick up a lot of yards. So it's fourth down, but at least it's a little bit more manageable.
First down here for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Now we run a draw play. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Design quarterback run. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Smart in the offense, keep the ball on the ground, try to keep working that clock. The defense needs a stop if they want to give their offense any chance at a late comeback.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. See what they can do here. Third down and goal from the 1. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Miami, 10.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They can't stop him. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He hands it to the back. Getting some room at the 25. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Using his legs here.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made on the right side. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
What a threat to this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his left. Gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive in excellent field position. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Handoff from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. And the Hokies will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Grinding away on the ground. He's swarmed by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They continue to pound away on the ground. Ranks up a 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Hokies looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Gets, and they'll force the quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. It'll be a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on 3rd down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
The Hokies will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Automatic on the PAT.
35, Miami, 17.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. We get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That pass is caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack. That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
He's looking deep again. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great